Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, and in this video I want to teach you exactly how I make the beat mat bat rep style battle reports. We've done probably 24 of them so far, over 20 of them, and there's been a bit of a formula that I've been putting into them, and I've experimented to try to take the least amount of time and have the greatest effect on a battle report. The reason that we started doing the beat mat bat rep style in the first place is because I was getting tired of the recap only, where basically all you do is, okay, it's the end of the turn, let's show what happened. Those are good battle reports, but I thought that there was something that could be improved on, which is where I started to work on the whole, what I call now the beat mat bat rep style, because it's the style that I use in the beat mat bat rep series. And we also use it in other series of battle reports now too. So I want to teach you how to do it in the hopes that more people will be able to do these kind of battle reports, and more people will do battle reports, hopefully, which will really help augment the YouTube and the video community of wargamers. It's not actually that hard to do. The equipment does not have to be expensive. It could be with what you already have. It's more the tricks are in how you film and then how you edit it. And you can use very inexpensive equipment to do this. And you can also go all out and spend a lot of money to do this. So I want to go through all the different steps of exactly how we do the beat mat bat rep battle reports.
Probably the most important aspect of when I create a beat mat bat rep is in the filming of the battle. So here's an example of a little skirmish between 5 Terminators and a bunch of Orc boys that we have set up just to demonstrate how it is that I film when we are playing the game. If you don't do the filming properly, it'll take you forever to do the editing, so I cut down a lot of the time by the filming. So for example, for the movement, this is Dave that's helped me out here. He's told me his guys are going to move up. So I hold the camera in place and I say go, and I start recording. He moves his guys, and then I basically stop as soon as he's finished. And so when we look at it, the clip looks like this. So, you know, he'd be using his measuring tape normally. Now, what you don't want to do is be too far away like this. You want to be nice and tight in with the shot, because it looks much, much better than what it normally does, because you can see everything else that's around it. Sometimes a wide shot is okay, but for the most part, you just want to get what is being shown. Another thing that you want to be careful of is any shaky cam. You don't want to, obviously, this is very exaggerated, but you don't want to be moving around too much. To show a target, basically who's shooting at who, we like to hold our measuring tape and then move the camera from the shooter to the target. And so basically we just say go, he holds still, and I move down, and stop. Now, what this looks like on the clip is basically Terminators are shooting at the Orc boys. The measuring tape is just there to kind of guide the way. Rolling dice is very important, that you start, and as soon as he rolls, you stop, you pull away, and then he grabs all the dice that he's going to re-roll for his wounding. Then you hold the camera there, you say start, he rolls, and immediately you stop again. You get very short clips with all of these. And then if you have any armor saves to make, you can actually, the person who's filming can do it themselves. The final result looks like this. So shooting, wounding, and then armor saves. A bad example would be if you just kept the camera filming. This is what it would look like. Shooting, followed by, see how it's just kind of long and boring? Then we roll. You want to get rid of all that dead space to make everything much more fast-paced. Showing casualties, we like to, in order to be able to understand what's going on, the dice don't always really show us because everything's happening so quickly. So we say go, and he pulls the casualties away. And so that looks like this. So you can see 4 Orc boys died. In close combat, we like to show who is fighting who by pointing at the attacker and then whoever they're attacking. So it looks like this. Once you have all of these clips, you get a finished product that looks something like this. Our Terminators move up to engage. They then target the Orc boys, and they fire their Stormbolters. And they get X number of hits, they do some wounds, and they fail to save them, and so 4 of those boys are dead. Now the boys are going to move up to engage the Terminators. So they move up, and one of them falls over there. And then they take some shots with their little pistols, or sluggas, or whatever they are. They get the 2+ armor save, of course he makes all of his armor saves. And now I'm going to assault. Notice how I sped it up, and that's because there wasn't shaky cam, so I was able to speed it up. And then we do our assault, and everything is peachy. Alright, stay tuned for part 2, where we'll go over how to edit.
Visit MiniWarGaming.com to see our videos 1 month early!